Welcome to the Jones Equine YouTube channel, where I am sharing the tips and tricks that I use in my horse training and my riding lessons. Today we're talking about the mistakes that I see most commonly in new riders, specifically with cow horse new riders. So if you're trying to improve your horsemanship, here are 4 things that you can watch yourself for as you are learning how to ride your horse and do cow horse.
You see this most commonly with women, but don't poke your butt out and make an S shape with your spine. Instead, you're gonna push out your spine a little bit, right, in the lower spine to get your shoulders kind of dropped and get this nice, like slouchy cowboy sit, okay? Then, if you're looking at the profile here, so position-wise, you should be able to, and this you even find it all over the internet, right? So they always say like there's a string attached to the ceiling, straight line from your head, down your back, from your shoulder to your hip to your heel here, okay? So that's the position for your body. And that's keeping, so you can even arch your back, but you're still keeping your shoulders and your hip and your heel together. And that's how you get that nice deep seat when you're trying to make those quick turns and stuff, okay? Or that big stop for the ringers, okay? The other common mistake I see is leaning into your turns, right? People will try to go through a turn and they pull on a rein, so it's pulling them down, okay? But then that makes it to where your horse has to get around all of your weight to make that turn, okay? Stay square. Your shoulders should always stay parallel to the ground. Hands, that pulls their shoulders forward. They'll pull on their hands and they'll pull themselves forward, and that's pretty exaggerated, but just make sure when you go to use your hands, don't draw yourself forward. Make sure you're sitting back, and you're gonna use, your hands are gonna come from the motion in your shoulder and your elbow, so that you're just like squeezing your back muscles almost, like your shoulder blades, and like coming in towards your hips, right? This direction, just don't pull yourself forward. Just be aware of what your shoulders are doing. And those shoulders are a big part of your balance too. If you're feeling off balance, it's because those shoulders are not square over your hips, okay? So for your hands, you gotta make sure, the way that people taught me when I was a kid is kind of imagine that you have this little square box right here, right in front of your saddle horn. Your hands live in this box. Don't take your hands out of this box. Okay, so when you go to pull back, it should just stay here in this box. None of this. Don't do this. This is bad. Okay, when you pull back, you can shorten up with your reins, right? Squeeze with your pinkies and then stay in this box. Okay, don't come back here. When you go to make a turn, the only time you need to get your hands way out here is if you're starting a colt. If you're a new rider, you should not be on a colt. Okay, so you're gonna keep your hands right here, right in the box. Okay, right here, right in the box. It doesn't go further than this little space right in here. The other thing I see when people are trying to neck rein with 2 hands, they always cross the middle of the neck. Your outside hand does not leave the center line of your horse. Okay, so right here for a neck rein, and then if they need more guidance, you can pull your hand out. Right here for an outside rein. Don't cross the middle. If they need more guidance, you can use a little bit inside rein and a little bit of leg. Okay.
If you found this video helpful and you want to be updated when we publish more videos with tips like these, make sure that you press the like button below and you subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. We also have a website with a blog that has all kinds of tips and tricks and thoughts and theories and all of those good things about horsemanship and becoming a better rider. So go over to jonesfamilyequine.com. I will leave a website link in the description to find more information about improving your horsemanship skills.